What's up, my crypto homies? Bitcoin showing some resiliency, bouncing off the top of the megaphone once again. Looked like yesterday it was going to fail and come back down through. It did not. It recovered and came back up. The problem right now, I'm still calling this the top. I'm still incrementally shorting this top because I do believe it's going to come down eventually. I saw a comment. Let me touch real quick. I saw a comment saying from a new person saying, thanks, yeah, on my yesterday's video saying, thanks for the video, I just sold all my Bitcoin. If you're just investing, dollar cost averaging, you don't necessarily want to panic sell, right? Because you're playing, if you're investing, you're playing this in 12 months from now when the parabolic push starts up, right? I mean, you might want to just keep buying $5 a day. I'm not telling anyone what to do. The problem with selling right now is Janet Yellen and Jerome Powell could say something, Bitcoin might go up to 30,000, 32,000. That's not impossible. So if you're just investing dollar cost averaging, you should probably just stay pack with that, because buying right now today, $5 a Bitcoin or whatever at 28,000, 12 months from now, you'll look like a genius, most likely, right? So there's 10 billion different ways you can do this. Right now, I'm shorting in a swing trade, right? I'm playing this. I just want to get this out of the way. I'm playing this move. I'm playing this because I believe it's going to come down here in the near future. And so let's zoom in on the hourly chart here. This is going to be just a quick little update video. In the last few hours, we had a pump. You can see yesterday it came down here. It slowly recovered, and then it came back down and tested it again. See, both these trend lines, I've drawn in a second trend line. There's a couple different wicks I could use. I believe both these trend lines are in play. You can see the bottom trend line here. See how that's support, and then the top trend line here. That's why I've drawn the second one in as support. And then kind of here, it came back up, and the top orange trend line was resistance. The bottom one was support. It came up, and now the top line was support. So both these trend lines are valid in my opinion. 27,850 is a critical support level. It just came down. It looks like it just bounced off of there again. So this could take a while. I ended yesterday's video by saying when Bitcoin gets back down in the megaphone, I can get a better feel for what's going on. And it hasn't done that, right? When it gets back down here, it should get a little more predictable. There hasn't been a pattern printed since this guy here. This is just a mess. This indicates to me that the market is just in a state of confusion. And Janet Yellen and Jerome Powell, they can say stuff that contradict each other. And the banking story is big right now. So I'm expecting that banking story to eventually fade. But if more banks start to fail, then Bitcoin will go back up, right? That's just the reality of it. But even if there is more to the banking story, right? I'm still playing a long-term or medium-term swing trade in a short position. I'm incrementally shorting because I believe eventually this bank story will fade away. The problem right now is Jerome Powell or Janet Yellen or somebody can just say something and Bitcoin will pump, or someone can say something and Bitcoin will dump. That's the problem. There's really no technical analysis that can be used against that kind of stuff. But right here, right now, this is a state of confusion, indecision in the market as far as I'm concerned. There's no pattern. It's just Heckle Jekyll. And I can't really tell you anything based off Heckle Jekyll movement, in my opinion, other than the support is being tested again as I make this video. The more times it's tested, the longer it hangs out up here, the more likely all this support will fail. And you can see the trend lines. And, just a week from now, this top trend line will be sitting at close to $28,000. That's going to be hard for Bitcoin to maintain that price for any amount of time. And this is where we're at. Right? This is what I'm playing. 3 months from now, we could be sitting at $14,000. It sounds stupid right now, but we could be. Maybe we won't be. Maybe the central banks across the world will all fail in the next 48 hours, and Bitcoin will go to 100,000. Right? That's kind of where we're at. The ridiculousness of this market sometimes. I will make an update video for you tonight or tomorrow morning, and there's really not much to say, right? 27,850 is being tested. That's support. It's just a matter of time when this area breaks. Even if Bitcoin were to pump up here to 30,000, 32,000, It's still about this area here. All right, let's go back out to the daily chart. That's the top on my megaphone. There's no way Bitcoin's going to maintain this kind of buying pressure or buying activity. There's no way this trend line will be maintained. Right? That's simply not going to happen. This will eventually fail at some point. I got to go. I will make another update video for it. There's not much to say, man. It's in Cuckooville. Right? The market can pump or dump a little bit right now based on somebody saying something. So just be leery of that. And as always, thanks for watching.